Okay, so now I'm going to show you the proper way to actually fill this Vision Clearomizer. This happens to be a black smoky one. We're not really carrying these. They weren't as popular. Clear, a lot of people like the clear ones. So, and this happens to be just a little bottle I whipped up for myself, and it's just like it's like a sour green apple. It's actually our green apple that we have, and it's a lot like a green Jolly Rancher. Actually, I'm just trying to make sure it's not gonna roll off somewhere. All right, so obviously, there is nicotine in here. You do want to be careful. You don't want it on your hands because it can be absorbed, and you can potentially get nicotine poisoning and that sort of thing. It's just like, Okay, so now the idea here is you'll see in the middle, you'll see a little hole in the middle. We got focused now. Right there. Okay, and it goes through the bottom. That is your air hole. So you don't want to just dump it straight in there. With this particular setup, you kind of want to go on an angle, like so, as I go right at the hole. Okay, and you really want to watch the flow of liquid as it goes in. Okay, you want to squeeze your bottle, and you want to make sure what's happening here is it's going around that hole. Some people use like syringes and stuff to get around this. Usually holding it at an angle, like how I am right now, will kind of fix that kind of a problem, and it'll just go right down in there. And a lot of times people only really fill these like once or twice a day, and it's really hard to see in this video, but there's a little white cap down right in here. You might be able to see it, and you don't want to really fill past the top of that. And once you have that filled, it's not down in the hole. That's where your air comes through, like I said. So you want to make sure that it is clear. Otherwise, you're gonna end up sucking some of the e-liquid into your mouth, and that's never really pleasant. And now it's filled and it's ready to be vaped on. And that's all there is to it. It doesn't take very long, and most people only have to do this once or twice a day maximum. So sometimes people will have 2 or 3 Clearomizers and they'll fill them up, before they go to bed or whatever, and keep them with them. So if one starts to run low, they just pop the other one on, they're good to go. And you can also do that with other flavors. Some people will have, one Clearomizer that's, strawberry, tobacco, menthol, whatever, and then they can just flip them out whenever without having to actually change out the liquid. So that's also an option.